Yo, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a team of the week three, review, showing you the best players who I think you guys should probably look at getting in your squad, maybe investing in all that good stuff. Let's start off with the reserves, going from the right to the left here. No one really crazy stands out for me off the reserves, which is why we start with them, just in case there's any like hidden gems there. Let's have a look, see if there's anyone kind of crazy. For me, I'm looking at someone here with like good week for good skill moves, just to see if they have anything extra, because their base card's never going to be great, and honestly nothing really crazy here. Fair enough, they deserve the team of the week, but nothing really crazy in terms of for your ultimate team. Let's keep going through. Okay, so there's actually no one I would say here that's like really good. This card doesn't look terrible. This card doesn't look terrible at first glance. Let's have a look. That's not great. It's not great. I think as a Bundesliga you got better options just as normal gold cards. This card's not terrible. Weak foot, I can potentially see you guys working with this one. It's not awful. It's not awful. I think if you pack it untradeable, you can definitely see what you can do, especially this early in the game. I think that's an okay card. So far we've got something. How tall is he? Okay, because mostly explosive is something I'm really looking into recently, and I feel like they're a lot better when they have that mostly explosive trait. So this isn't a terrible card. I might have to do a little player review. Let me know what you guys think if you want to see that. Not terrible. I think it might be worth looking into. This card as well doesn't look too bad. Got the 4-star week. Okay, nothing crazy. Then we go through here. I think this card's pretty decent. Being 5'4" as well, this card will feel rapid, chat. If you guys are looking for a really fast winger from this league, this card will feel really fast. I might try this card out. I really might try this card out. I think it's actually a good card, to be honest. You look at the stats, this is the type of card that it will play better in game as well. If you use this, you're like, wow, this card is cracked. The reason why is because she's 5'4" and she's got explosive playstyle. She's going to be so fast, and she's got high agility and stuff, so she'll be a really good card. This is a decent centre back, but the problem for me is he's too small, man. He's too small to play centre back. He can play right back as well, which I think is not a bad option in like a back 3, back 5 or whatever. Okay, nothing crazy. But hey, now we go to the starting 11. In at goal, we have Butland. If you're looking for an English informed keeper, I mean, we've got one now, which is a great addition. He comes in about 10,000 coins, so you're looking at this card. He'll be good, man. He'll be good. 6'5" as well. Nothing crazy for me. If you're looking for the links, Butland will be a great addition. I actually packed Kim Min-jae in my division rival rules. He comes in about 30,000 coins. Nothing crazy right now, nothing insane. I'm looking at his card and he looks like a pretty decent card. I thought he'd be a lot more. I think right now the market's kind of all over the place as the first foot champs is approaching. I think it's all over the place. So I think you're looking at a really good card here. If I'm looking at a Bundesliga backline, I'm probably going to go with him. To be honest, maybe him and like Tar for now. So he's a very solid card. If you guys are looking for a cheap centre back, 30,000 coins, if he's in the Premier League, I reckon he goes for a lot more. So I would probably go with him, and then you can link him with like Frimpong or Neuer or stuff like that. The other two centre backs, they are just broken, bro. They are insanely broken. Okay, let's start off with Militao here, bro. Militao, how much is he coming in? I've got Foot GG on my other screen, so we're going to go through the prices as well and kind of discuss them. So let me have a look. Okay, so Militao's about 300k right now. 260k at the time of recording. That's not cheers. I think his price is going to be a little bit of those, like a little bit unstable. He's a really good meta centre back. I think the problem you have is like at these higher rate centre backs, like there's no way you're not using him, but it comes down to links again. So I can see if a guy has Mbappe, I can see him having Militao to link him up. If you have Neymar and Mbappe in your team, I can see Militao being your link. Again, it really comes down to the links for me, but this card has no weaknesses. Like, this is an incredible card. If you're looking at a really good centre back, this is obviously a card. I mean, if you've got the budget to go for someone like him as your centre back, you're obviously gonna have a super team, right? So I think that's where it comes down to. Is like, if you have a super team, do you want him in your team? It depends on the links. It really depends on the links. If you got like a Vinicius, that's a super hype link already. So for me, really good option if you're going for like a La Liga hybrid. Great option there. Then we have Van de Ven, and now this is where it gets really interesting. He is actually currently 230,000 coins. Again, if you get a Van Dijk now, you have a super link there. If you get anyone, if you get Son, you have a big green link there. You have a lot of options. If you're going for a hybrid, maybe you want De Jong in your team. You want a La Liga Premier League hybrid. You go for Van de Ven, you go for De Jong in the midfield. You have a good hybrid. The man is 6'4". 6'4" with 89 pace on a base card is ridiculous, or inform card. This is a very good card. I would say this is better than the Militao card. A little bit cheaper, very similar, just a bit more pace and a bit, I would say he's taller as well. That's what's Militao. Yeah, quite a bit taller as well. So for me, great card. Really good card. Is Van de Ven unbelievable. Martinelli gets interesting here. He's coming in about 70,000 coins here, mostly explosive. I actually think he'll be a pretty good card. Again, someone I might do a player review on. I think he'll be decent this year. I think he will be decent. I'm looking at his card. I'm like, he's actually got good stats, man. He should be 4-star. Yeah, 4-star, 3-star. If he had 4-star, 4-star, be obviously more ideal. But the 3-star weak foot, you can get away with. You can get away with a winger like this. I think playing him on the wing, man, especially like a 4-4-2, I can see that cooking. I really can. Not a bad player at all. Go to the middle here. We have Stanway. Wow, this card looks pretty balanced. To see 5'4" again for me, that's quite positive, you know, in terms of dribbling and stuff. However, as my midfielder, as my centre mid, I want a bit of height there. So I don't love this card. I actually prefer it as a cam. Or if I'm playing like a 4-1-2-1-2 or like a 4-3-1-2 where I've got like 3 midfielders potentially. But I play 4-4-2 right now, so I wouldn't look at this player in my team personally. In a 4-4-2, I just don't think that player's gonna be worth it. Same for this card here. I think it's a great card in a this one's a bit more of a cam, which I prefer. Not a bad card at all, to be honest with you. Again, same thing, 5'6" explosive. This card will be pretty good. This card will be pretty good. How much is it coming in at? Let's see. Okay, so the card standby we just went through was about 18,000 coins. But this card's about 40,000. That makes more sense to me. This card being at 40,000, that makes a lot of sense. I think it's a good card. I really do. If you look for an 89 rated in form as well, I can see you guys rocking this card at cam or even at the left for sure. Great card. I would recommend giving this a go. If it fits your chemistry, I think that's a great card. Speaking of chemistry, we have from one Chelsea player to another. It's going to be that boy Cole Palmer, who unfortunately doesn't have a great FIFA card, but is incredible in real life. Incredible in real life. I just don't think his card's great. I think in real life, really good player, but you can see it's not great. Reflected by his price tag, 32,000 coins. It's just an okay card. It's nothing crazy. You probably want him as your cam, but then he just doesn't have the stats to step up, man. Like, I think 85 finishing is disrespectful, bro. I think the long shots is low. I think this card like needs a complete revamp, to be honest with you. He's a great player in real life. So far he's been player of the season for the Premier League, in my opinion, anyways. And yeah, I think next year he'll get, you know, a big upgrade. But for now, I just don't see this card being too usable. If you're a Chelsea fan, yeah, absolutely, I can see you fitting him in your squad. But in terms of pure meta, I'm just not for it. I'm really not. What is he? Yeah, he's controlled as well, which isn't bad, but yeah, 6'2". He's just going to feel clunky on the ball, to be honest. And his finishing doesn't really make up for it. Like, if you've got a clunky player, like I've got Haaland, he feels a bit clunky, but his finishing makes up for it. I just don't think this card really has anything that makes up for it. Going to the left here, we have David coming in at 10,000 coins, quick sell value, 5-star weak foot, 5'9" controlled. Actually not terrible, I'll be honest. Actually not terrible. If you're looking for a, you know, cheap Liga striker for your guys' starter squads, for 10,000 coins, I think you're getting a steal here. I really do. The skill move is a bit unfortunate, but if you can just use this card, use ball roll, stuff like that, use your 5-star weak foot, you can really finesse here. Let's see his place, his rolls. Okay, he's got poacher as well. I actually don't think this is bad. He's got poacher plus. Doesn't have many playstyles, but not a bad card, to be honest with you. Really not a bad card. I think you guys can use him as a striker if you're looking for a Liga. Obviously, Canada links would be a bit weird. Maybe you go for like Davis, if you want like a bit of a hybrid. If you want like a Bundesliga Liga hybrid, quite a niche one, but there you go. You could, you know, have that as an option. In at the right wing here, we have another striker. Is it Pajot or Page? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but we need to talk about this card. It's 50,000 coins right now. I don't know why it's 50,000 coins. First, we've got the Rapid Plus playstyle. This is a really, really good playstyle. I've got it on Nico Williams, and he actually moves with it. So she's gonna be really fast. She's gonna be really, really fast with her dribbling. Second thing is she can play on the left and up front. I would go ahead and say I think she's meta. The only thing that lets her down is a weak foot and the skill moves. But in terms of pure links and everything, like, I think this will be a really good card. You can link her with some really, really good players. There's some great players from that league as well, like 90 rates, 89 rates and stuff. So I'm going to say it's a really good card. I'm going to say out of everyone we went through so far, let's have a quick look at the prices just so you guys are on the same page. Everyone we went through so far, in terms of prices and pure value, I'm going to say the people that's worth it so far for me is Kim Min-jae. Low key, I'm going to say Martinelli. Low key, I don't think that's a terrible card. For 70,000 coins, I think you're okay. Actually, I'll take them. I'll take him out of the underrated list. I'm going to say right now, the ones who's like quite underrated in terms of like how much they're going for, I'll say it's Kim Min-jae and Pajot, if that's what I say. Hopefully, I didn't mess that one up. And I would say Wrighton's pretty good, but I think 40,000 is quite fair. If you look at these two cards, I think this card's, for me, personally, is like not a lot better, but you can see the difference in the shot, right, and the dribbling. Like, I think this card, yeah, I would say it's a bit better. I think this card's a bit better. You don't have the skill move, but yeah, overall, I think this card and this card so far quite underrated. in terms of the price they're at. So I would recommend going for them if they fit your team, especially because this card is 5'6" with controlled explosive. Like, it's going to be quite fast. It's going to be quite fast. They're not going to be that slow. They're going to be quite annoying to play against. And I've heard she's quite good in game as well. I've heard she's quite broken. So I would actually recommend giving her a go. I think it'll be a great card. I really do. I'm looking at that finishing, really good finishing, pretty good like agility, balance as well. I think this would be a very underrated card, and I'm going to pick her up and give her a player review for 50,000 coins. I think it's definitely worth doing a player review. Then we have the man, the monster, Martinez, coming in at 4-star, 5'9". Once again, controlled explosive. I think this card is going to be a very, very good card. If you look at his playstyle, he has a playstyle plus for finesse shot. Griezmann has that for me, and you can tell the difference. He is like, when I use Griezmann for his finesse shots, you can just tell the way he hits it is different to normal players. So that is a great playstyle plus. Go to his rolls. He has the false 9 advance as well, double plus, which is a massive positive, and I think he could be a fantastic false 9. I really do. I think he'd be a fantastic false 9 if you're playing a 4-4-2, coming at 5'9" explosive. I personally wouldn't have him as a false 9 simply because I think I'd rather him be a bit of a poacher, to be honest. Yes, he's got only 84 pace, but when you have 90 agility, 93 balance, he will feel fast. He'll feel faster than his card does, to be honest. 94 finishing as well. I wish he had a 5-star week for it. This card would be unbelievable. Well, 4-star. I think his price is fair. 175,000 coins. I think that's fair. I actually do think the market is priced him pretty well there. This card would be unbelievable. This card, out of everything, I think this would be a really, really strong card. If you guys are a Serie A team, absolutely go for him. Also, if you've got Messi, maybe you're a Messi fanboy, looking for a hybrid, I think you got to get him in your squad, man. You got to get these Argentinian players and you got to get Martinez. I'm obviously a United fan, so Garnacho is going to be out tomorrow in the Europa League, whatever it is, the road to knockout. So I'm looking at maybe getting like a Garnacho, Messi, Martinez, maybe trio up front, something like that, man. That'd be pretty good, pretty cooked up front. Okay, we'll end that one there, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the team of the week review. Let me know what you guys think of this. Is there anything I could do to make it better for you guys in terms of the review? I'm down to do it weekly. Every time we get like a new squad, new SBC, like new what's it called, promo, I'm down to do like a kind of full-on guide like this. But yeah, like we went through, let's kind of highlight some of the best players I mentioned. So I'm gonna give this card, the Martinez, for me, great card. I think the Kim Min-jae, great card. Pajot, great card. Militao, great card. But I'm not going to really highlight him because of his price. I think it's kind of obvious he's a good card. Saying that, Martinez is still not cheap, but I think that's a bit more manageable. I'd rather pay 180k for a striker than 260 for a defender. I think that's, that makes sense. Then we go through. Is there anyone else that stands out? I think this Martinelli card will be pretty decent. That's it in terms of that stands out to me. This card as well, I actually think kind of was pretty good. Going through, was anyone else? I think that was it. I think writing as well. So yeah, like I said, Kim Min-jae, I think these are the cards I would probably say are worth buying from the market. Where someone like Van der Ven, yes, he's an excellent card, but for 230,000 coins, if you have that type of budget, I think you can get anyone you want basically. If you could spend 230k just on a centre back, you got like your team's gonna be worth like maybe a mil or two. So I don't think you guys are stressing too much. Where if you guys have like 200-300k, these are the players I'd potentially look at getting if they fit your team and if they fit your budget. So Kim Min-jae, I think great centre back there. He'll go in at 170,000 coins again, a bit more expensive, but because it's a striker, I can see it being justified. I can see it being justified. Look at the chemistry links as well. Oh, that's a great point, especially if you have that 2-ram, especially if you've got that 2-ram player of the month card. You got a nice little attack here. DeMarco as your left back, definitely some good links over there. Then we go through to again the Barcelona. Is it Pajot? Again, hope I'm not butchering that. But yeah, this is what I was saying. Look how many links you get there. Like, I know some of these cards are really expensive, but if you get someone like who's not too crazy, okay, Rolfo. Rolfo looks like a great card. For 16,000 coins, you have a Barcelona green link. Like you're already cooking, man. You're already cooking, and then you got like like a Ter Stegen in goal. That's your Barcelona link, something like that. Lewandowski super hyper link, but I probably wouldn't go for Lewandowski. Who else is there? De Jong, yeah, you got some good players there. Definitely some good players to link up. Martinelli, again, I think you can get loads of hybrids going in, man. Loads of hybrids going in with Martinelli. You can see it right there. Like, if you get like an informed Gabriel, there you go. You got a super hyperlink. You're absolutely vibing. You got Edison. You can make a nice little link from there. You got loads of options. Loads of options. Then we go through over there. Again, Bundesliga. I think if you're going for like a cheap Bundesliga squad, honestly, no one really stands out crazy, but you could definitely get some good Bundesliga players. I don't think they show the best players there for the Chem link. And then we go through to the last player with rating. And there you go. You can see some other great players here as we go through. It's just mainly going to be Chelsea or the Premier League, to be honest with you. But I think you can get away with like Lauren James, sorry. Lauren James would be a great card there. We go through. There's definitely a few kind of hidden cards over there. Definitely a few hidden cards. Maybe not as many as I thought, to be honest with you. Low key, you could get that, that Robert Sanchez in goal. I mean, goalkeepers don't matter too much for me. I like to use my goalkeepers purely for chemistry reasons to get the rest of the team. So let's say you pack rating untradeable. You put her as an inside forward in your 4-4-2, something like that. Maybe you put Sanchez in goal. You make a nice little La Liga hybrid because you got that green link already, something like that. Maybe an Odegaard. An Odegaard, I believe, will link up as well, unless I'm wrong. Will Odegaard link up? Let's see, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Odegaard should link up. So you got the Norway link as well. Haaland, if you really got the coins to splash out. But there you go. You got some decent options. We got that, obviously, that objective as well. But there you go. That's going to be it for me for the Team of the Week 3. Review. Quick little look at the price as well. Yes, like I mentioned, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like these reviews? Do you guys want to see a bit different? Do you want to see more gameplay with the players, which I won't have just yet, but I can delay it a little bit more if that's what you want to see. Whatever you guys want to see, I'm down for. Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.